has been a map that is prone to streaks. If you're able to get those trip caps, it can be pretty easy to maintain them. In particular, that room to the left and behind Bound seems to be a premium spawn trapping area where you can keep those teams contained. And obviously that sniper with these long sight lines can have huge impacts throughout the game.
Oh, it's already Omit that have that double cap locked in, but they also have 2 dead. Breaking shot's going to take a bit of damage here. That's going to force him to play a bit more passively. You can see once again those green room spawns happening, or near the green room spawns that are happening here. And it's going to be OpTic that push their advantage, but they end up going 3 down. Last player alive is going to go down as well, and the Legend is the first to spawn.
And that's a great play by Lethal to get that double kill. That's going to push them into total control here. Now, how long can they keep OpTic Gaming at bay? Septify hits the first shot. The newest player to Omit has come to play.
Yeah, I mean, Septify, if you talk about this player, I feel like he literally has been that player that just doesn't get enough respect, I think. I think, you know, he's underrated in a lot of regards, and we'll see how he's able to fare on this Omit roster. He ends up going down there, but gets a trade nonetheless. And it'll be OpTic Gaming answering back with a cap onto C.
And with that, OpTic Gaming should be able to get themselves into a scoring position as long as they take care of us and get into this hill quickly. But Huss just obliterated Legend inside A, and that'll keep Omit at least having a home base for now. If he went down, that would have been total control for OpTic Gaming.
Yeah, I mean, they hold on, and OpTic are going to score, but like you said, minimizing the damage done is Huss. 7-4 to start this game. Legend's going to lose a fight to Lethal. He'll end up staying alive. He starts the game 5-1. And you can see Omit are very aggressive onto that triple cap, already going for it here. They'll go 2 down, though, which will stop that B cap from happening.
Lethal so far just trying to keep them away from C, but I don't think anything's going to keep OpTic Gaming away. They're trying to play hyper aggressive here as they want to get this trip cap. The big thing though is you have a timer, right? Huss has spawned out over towards B. If you're not quick enough at this, you have a real danger of spawning Omit towards A and B and letting them trying to get those points. But so far it seems like OpTic Gaming just on top of those slays. Having that extra power is working out for them.
Yeah, the spawns definitely seem pretty structured as of right now, at least. OpTic Gaming understanding that, completely controlling them. Snipes coming up in 15 seconds. Something to look for here. Lethal gets a double kill. He ends up going down. That's going to be 3 down for OpTic Gaming. Legend, the last player alive. It's going to be Huss that challenges him down to no shields and continues to chow him until Septify comes to help.
Legend might have nightmares about Huss later tonight. Every time they've been into an engagement so far, it's been Huss that comes out on top, and so far he has 7, making 8 kills to his name, tied for the most in the lobby, and he's not slowing down. Huss, I feel like, has been playing some of his best Halo these last couple of weeks, and you are seeing it continue. Double for Huss as he tries to make it 3. Legend goes down, and so does all of OpTic Gaming.
Just phenomenal by Huss here in that situation. Continues to push forward too. You see him not stopping, right? Not slowing down whatsoever. A perpetual bus, so to speak. Just going through the competition, and finally he gets taken out, and so do other members of his team. It's gonna be 3 down for Omit, and it will be OpTic Gaming now that answer back, and it might be a triple cap for them here shortly.
He's got that bottom tower spawn. He has access into B, and with that help that comes through, they quickly take care of that player that was working on that hill. Now, it's not going to stop OpTic Gaming from necessarily getting B unless... Oh my Huss. Are we seeing like the next iteration? Like, he is playing as if he's the best player in the game. I feel like Huss can't lose a gunfight.
I love it. He's in flow, and you saw that right there. There's no jab step at all. It's just a forward sprinting, strafing movement that allowed him to get that trade. 3 down for OpTic once again. B in the hands of Omit still. They'll just let it stay, and they'll continue to get these triple cap points.
The question is, where can they spawn OpTic Gaming here? And you see already those back blue spawns. That's where they want to keep them contained. And such a sneaky play by Septify in the back. He had sniper. He just let them get into the hill. Confident he'll hit the shot. They eventually get it. And with 3 down, once again, OpTic Gaming struggling to get out of this total control. It's still Omit that's been scoring 2 points for every second.
A bit pushed up too far, though. Goes Septify, and then with that snipe, he will fall. It will be sniped down in the hands of OpTic Gaming. But Omit have scored so many points here. Like you mentioned, 163 to 40 is a large lead for Omit. We talked about this being potentially a good first game for them to take here off OpTic. And you saw the stats. They only dropped one map in this entire Pro League. This could be map number 2.
I like the idea from there from Lethal. He's trying to shoot that grenade off the pad, but you have to be very precise when you're trying to shoot those grenades, and there's no auto aim to keep you on those grenades. A couple of missed shots there gave Formal just enough opportunity to come and win that gunfight, and he was able to get a couple more alongside it. But so far, OpTic Gaming, they might be scoring for now, but it feels like Omit have had fairly quick answers.
Yeah, Sanctify living there too. The 1v2 situation was huge. He'll end up still alive here, trying to contest onto A. It'll be a double team onto Bound on the blue boxes. It'll be a kill, and now Huss once again on your screen, making sure to get that cap. Formal pushes up aggressively. He goes down, and it's again Omit in control.
Sanctify able to get that QT in top mid position. Easy slay there onto Renegade. But truly, if OpTic Gaming is going to come back into this game, the #1 priority is to stop that man. Huss has just gotten another one, and he is chasing Formal down for the second. He'll get it, a killing spree, and kill number 23 for Huss. The next closest is Formal with 16. He is outpacing everyone by a considerable margin, and then no one else on OpTic Gaming has double digits. Huss is head and shoulders above everyone else so far.
Extremely impressive on Huss, and we'll see if he can keep up that pace here. It's Lethal now with the snipe in his hands. Oh, the sticky though finds its way. Bound's gonna throw that one, but Huss with the 24th kill now has the snipe to work with. A and C potentially going into the hands of Omit. It's Huss with another kill. And another one on the Formal. He doesn't know he drops behind him, and he gets the body on the Bound. He is not stopping anytime soon. This man has been on fire all game long.
They can't stop him. He's hit flow. He has the timing so down pat right now. Like, he is catching OpTic Gaming off guard each time. They're not firing back at him, and even now as Bound takes his reposition, Huss ready for it, able to get that damage on, not able to get the trade on Legend. Just a little bit too long on that double melee, but by the time the Legend's dealt with, so does the rest of OpTic Gaming go down. And now I think it's time to start reading the time of death on this game, because I don't think there's a way OpTic Gaming gets back.
Yeah, the double cap goes in once again for Omit. Huss making sure to eagle eye and watch, and that will be Omit with that game #1 victory on Lattice.
Or to OpTic just shut him out and go 4-0 from here on out.
On the line here.
I guess we'll find out.
Omit are gonna look for that game
Unexpected game 1
in this series, but again, I'm gonna definitely look out for Huss as this game goes on. I want to see if he can continue.
This is pretty crazy, but not that crazy, Six. Not yet.
Just that beautiful run he's been on since that game #1.
With it so far, Omit been keeping up, but the big thing is Huss, the superstar from last game, has gotten the red gun, but Formal just able to make him miss the head. That red gun going down, and camouflage up for grabs. And
let Omit win so they get some money participating. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think it's possible for Omit to even get to the land in the end with their current statistics, even if they happen to beat OpTic.
I mean, Piggy's definitely been very loud on Twitter or X about this.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that it's obviously comes up every 2 minutes, and the pace of the game slows down tremendously when that camo is on the field.
It was Lattice Strongholds. Lattice Strongholds.
Formal's gonna pick up the stalker for himself. It's gonna be 2 kills in the feed though. Sanctify and Lethal get kills themselves. Lethal gets another one with the help.
Trav, enjoy what we have in the present. Let's just focus on that. That's the best way to go. Because this shit's still been exciting and continues to be. That's not changing until the end of October, and then I'm sure we'll still have something exciting to focus on.
For the most part, but there is one player
OpTic with a narrow advantage off the start of this layer. Still give this to anybody, this game. Nice repeat at a Renegade. Omit won game 1, and they did so dominantly, bro. It wasn't even close. Like 250 to like 60. Legend finds Huss. Legend behind enemy lines. Will they spot him here? They will. will. The call out of trash makes sense. Looking for Formal here, but Formal shuts him down, making 3 dead with Camo spawning here. Lethal, rinsed. A spawns now. Hush at PD will team spawn the team at a perimeter through to back A there. How do they push out Camo? Start by dominating Renegade in the 1v1. Hush still looking deadly. Sparty's on a team called Mirror Force. It's not an org. He's playing with Suspector, Looney, and Mortally. Legend wins the 1v1 with Lethal with the carbine. Down with 1. It's just chaotic at the moment. Not sure if Camo got burned. It might have. No beatdown. Septify with 2.
So far, he's been staying true to what his game plan has been, just being one of the best.
Good question, Zach. I actually don't know.
Oftentimes will guarantee taking one with them. Very rarely does.
He get corner camping off his spawn. Okay.
We're on board with him now.
Only a 1-kill game, bro. It's a tie game, bro.
Look for an opening.
Omit is winning, bro. They're going to win this second. OpTic together in back of A. One of them might have split separate. Formal is split. I don't know where he's. Oh, no, Formal from C. Formal from C. Formal split spawned in C. You got to kill through center map here. Now Lethal drops and all of Omit die on the collapse, bro. So much for that.
Up to 3, but oh wow. Okay, that was an interesting spawn cycle.
One of them. Oh no, Lethal team spawns on Septify. They don't put enough direct pressure to split them, and they spawn together, keeping them in front of OpTic in the situation while they hold the perimeter. Seems to be working nicely. Bound with a perf with the stalker, the greenest stalker in the freaking world, bro. I don't know how he's hitting shots with this thing.
Whoa. He just is not missing. Oh yeah, don't challenge him right now.
Like I'm getting blinded by this thing.
He's one of those players that just hey, flips the switch when he needs to. 10-5 to start this game off.
What do you mean after the suspension? That has nothing to do with the suspension. And he's not getting blacklisted.
33-25 now, and you can see it's a bit slow on the other end.
Active. It was 22.
This is an LVT Pro Series match for $1,000.
The game was suddenly 32
the standings, like the results, contribute to a 50K LAN in September. OpTic is going to be at the LAN. They're the #1 team right now in the Pro Series. They haven't lost a match yet. Omit probably won't make it. Only 6 teams out of the 8 teams in Pro League make it to September's finale.
Right now, Omit
comfortable lead for OpTic in the meantime.
Level, and so far it seems like they are doing so.
See if it lasts. Septify off a Camo grab. Got a lot of opportunity here. Bound dead to rights. Make it 2. New entrant on the team, Septify. Previously C9. Currently the top statter on the board. On Omit. Unless Huss has got something to say about it. Down by 4.
Isolation, 2 players at a time. Omit completely pushed forward here. They did allow 1 to escape though.
Good connection. No beatdown for Formal, but Bound finds the cleanup. Keeps their advantage by 6.
Right there. You just talked about it, Tools. Allowed OpTic to continue.
Crazy how fast Bound plays on the map, even with 1 shot.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part about OpTic, right?
He's very split from the rest of the team right now. Formal can try to get to him through driveway. Somebody behind him at Commando, they're likely, no?
It's a 6-kill deficit now.
I'm tripping.
Needs to overcome, but
Formal stick Septify.
Getting that stick, it looks less and less likely as OpTic Gaming just have to play trade for trade style Halo.
Bound still having a really solid game.
Ooh, Lethal with a 5 despite the repulse. Legend trying to get out of dodge. He's in trouble. Huss finds him. Down by 4 now. Formal 1 shot in the base, and Huss converts 1 into 2. Shroud to live. Stalker in hand. Reload the thing, unless I'm tripping. He hasn't reloaded the damn thing. There you go.
Gonna be able to find Renegade as well. Renegade desperately.
Still down by 5. Renegade dead here.
There's nowhere for him to go.
Good damage on the Formal. Huss looking like a different human today. I don't know.
Huss is feeling himself.
He definitely is, man.
He's not backing down from these challenges. That time it's going to cost his life as Legend got there.
He's just out shooting every 1v1.
Very confident Omit today.
Bound though gets that perfect in the feed and it basically minimizes it. Yep.
Good effort out of Omit.
It is Bound that gets
but
OpTic,
OpTic,
and that's going to be the last.
They get it done.
Talk about OpTic isn't necessarily weak in general, but when it's one of their weaker game types, we'll see what they're able to do. Renegade has a snipe though, and it's a couple of kills already for OpTic.
Legend able to get that overshield as well. Omit in serious trouble early in this.
Oh wow. That was just pre-fire there, by the way. Like, that's just like, hey, Renegade, he's gonna re-peek me. I'm just gonna pre-fire him and take him out.
That's sick kill by Lethal, but it didn't stop the flag from coming home for OpTic Gaming. Legend wasted no time getting that flag back, and who else but Legend to just be instant on that flagpole. And Omit, they're in danger of a second one coming right back home. They're 3 down once again, and let's start the clock, guys, because this could be a speed run.
That's I was gonna say, like, you know, we're calling this one of OpTic speaker game types, but it's already 2-0. I think they're done playing games at this point, and
this could be sub 130.
Yeah, I've never seen a faster
I think
game.
it is gonna be sub 130. Bradenshaw's the only player there. Yeah, he goes down. Okay, so that was a minute and
6 seconds. Now we go to live fire oddball for game number 4.
Is this game 4? I thought this was game. Oh, yeah, right. Sorry.
Yeah, you missed it. Yeah, sorry.
So I blinked.
Yeah.
Renegade able to get that sniper. We know at least this oddball going to be a little bit longer than just a minute's worth of time. But that being said, this is OpTic Gaming's bread and butter. They don't lose oddballs often. Omit going to have a mountain to climb, especially if you let Renegade get away with sniper like this.
Yeah, so they Omit had their chance. There's a couple of weaker, you could say weaker game types for OpTic Gaming. Obviously, that last one not coming to fruition in terms of the weekend, but now you're on one of their stronger game types. Septify, though, very powerful camo in his hands. We'll see what he's able to do. He's got a lot of time to make decisions here. The first kill goes in. It's going to be bound. The rest are going to search him out, and it's Renegade with that snipe in his hands.
Yeah, but during all that time, I mean, Legend was just getting ball time. They got 30 seconds. And
that's a lot.
That's the big thing. I mean, Omit, they played for that camouflage. They got it away, but by the time this camo dissipates, you're down 30 seconds in the game, and you're gonna have a much harder time getting big runs like that against OpTic Gaming. Fine, okay, Septify, good shot getting that kill onto Renegade. That's gonna be able to give them this outlet perimeter here. And so far, Septify playing in isolation takes down Bound as well. Basically securing the spawn for Omit. So far, Omit playing this ball extremely well as they're finding some crucial kills.
Yeah, the rotation comes out, but Renegade's already there, and this is what makes him such a good player, right? Just aggressive, understands the pace of the game, understands the game state, understands that he can push at that moment. Ends up getting one. He goes down, though. First kill of the game for him. But it is still a lead for OpTic Gaming. Omit have answered back with 21 points of their own. It'll be a player down for each side.
That's really quick from OpTic Gaming off their spawns to get to Bound there. Bound just trying to do his best to distract, was able to keep them over around tower. Eventually Renegade comes through, they find those kills, and Omit going 3 down. That'll be easy ball time now, and what could be what could have a compounding effect on this hold is that camouflage coming up in about 10 seconds. If OpTic Gaming is able to hold this ball and get that camo, it could be backbreaking early in this game.
There could be a situation where they just trade that camo for a bit of ball time. Looks like Renegade will do just that. Septify gets the second camo of the game. Both camos go in his hands. He's been invisible, if you think about it.
This is bad. This is really bad for Omit. Renegade can just hit this rotation and try to get that back to green. Septify having to play very cautious with this camouflage as he knows there's a player waiting, but Bound found him. Yeah, this is why OpTic is so hard to play against, guys. Like, Bound not only gets the kill on Deceptify, but during all that time, right, you played for the camouflage, OpTic Gaming played for ball time. They got 30 seconds out of that. That's a 29-second hold for Renegade off them not getting camouflage. And that's even after all of it, they kill camo and they get the ball once again. They are so effective at Oddball.
They didn't kill camo, they murdered camo. That was disgusting by Bound. I'll play there on the pillar side. Like you said, though, ball time still in the hands of OpTic. Now sniper in the hands of Bound. That camo no longer a factor, and it was played for. And so many resources were sent for it. It's going to be a killing spree for Bound. Goes in. Septify down to no shields. He's going to chow and get that kill, but that was on a tear. And like you said, all this is happening while Renegade is getting massive amounts of ball time. 82 points in count. Wait, what? Oh, that's interesting.
What was he trying to do there?
Just, I guess, delay the ball falling into the water longer? I don't know.
Maybe he thought he could repulse up in the nest, but keep himself underneath the so they couldn't see him while he got up to nest. but it seems easier just to play the ball, jump on the box, and get up to nest. So, maybe that's a question we can talk to Renegade later. I'd be very curious as to like what the idea was there, or maybe there's a pro in chat that kind of knows what he's trying to go for. But very interesting sequence. Ooh, nice shot by Bound. And hey, Bound has 14 kills, by the way. He isn't really losing his gunfights right now.
Yeah, I don't think he's very happy about that game number 1. I don't think OpTic is very happy about that game number 1 because they've come out swinging here. 83 points. Omit do have the ball though on the tower side setup. Lethal having a solid game here, 10-6. And he's got some ball time to go along with it as well. And you see Huss, a man we talked about in that game number 1, obviously very comfortable on Lattice, or at least likes Lattice a lot. Had a really good game there, but a little bit quiet since then.
That Formal got away with count. This is actually the first camo that OpTic Gaming's had all game, believe it or not. You look at the scoreboard, it doesn't really confirm what your suspicions would be, but Huss deals with it relatively quickly as he gets caught into the back. But Omit just go 3. Oh, let's make it 4 down now as OpTic Gaming gets their kill, and they're quick to pick up the ball. And this is what's so hard about playing against OpTic Gaming is they just don't let that ball sit on the ground too often. If they get a chance, they'll pick it up. And even if you're getting kills on the map, we've seen it in this game already where Omit get a 3 down and OpTic Gaming is still getting the ball time. They're just super aware of their timings and where they need to go, and now making people backflip over at dummies.
And that's something that we've seen that's changed over the years, I would say, right? It's been a lot. I think a lot of the top teams now are, rotating towards the spawns a bit quicker, just anticipating those spawns. When their teammates are dead, they find a way to get that ball rotated, milk as much time as possible, instead of just playing the ball immediately. See how that pans out the rest of this game, though. 7 points and counting here for Omit to start, but here comes Formal.
Or had a cheeky little angle there on the Septify, but I think he almost couldn't believe that he had that angle as well. Didn't pull that trigger, but will still end up finding that kill. And Omit probably gonna be forced to play this relatively early. I wouldn't be surprised if Huss throws this off. No, he got the comms from his team that the pressure's not coming anymore, so it's pretty vital for Omit to win these next few fights and to keep this ball on the map. But as you can see, OpTic Gaming don't let it sit there, and Omit have to play it back. That's sick from Formal, by the way.
Really
That's
nice.
Super cool way to live. He repulses off the wall to shove him back behind the wall without having to move back and exposing himself as minimal as possible, and also just making the movement kind of weird, right? It's like really hard to shoot someone like that.
Yeah, it keeps his head covered on the ceiling the entire time too. Just really like heads up play. Those things, a lot of thought process that goes into that. It's Renegade with the camo now. Only 1 bullet to work with his snipe, though. I guarantee he hits it. I hope I'm not wrong here. 1 bullet, and he hits it. There you go.
Not
Thank you.
a head, but he got it.
3 dead for Omit, and it's more ball time once again for OpTic. And you see, they rotate the ball all the way. I'm pretty sure that ball didn't get played, so they get it rotated all the way back from B to tower.
And Brady Shot having to try to find Formal here. Formal doing the most he possibly could there to live. There was no way he was going to live, but I respect the effort, right? And that's what we're kind of seeing a lot more in this year of Halo Infinite than we've seen in the past, is players doing everything they can to stay alive. It is like next level watching these Halo professionals like not try to go down easily in these gunfights.
And the longer you attempt to stay alive like that, the more attention you're garnering towards yourself and allowing for those rotations to come through with balls. So it just all works out in the end for your team. 43-35 though. Omit's got some score on the board here. 4 minutes still on the neutral clock. Plenty of time to work with. They'll get ball once again and rotate all the way towards that A side to get the kills in order to do so. Now they have a little bit of an issue though, right? They've got to get this camo, so some resources have to be thrown towards it. It's going to be Lethal with the camo in his hands now.
Bound has been the camo's worst nightmare today, though. He just spotted it like it was nothing and put the shots in. And one thing that we have seen from this game of Oddball so far that I'm sure will be a discussion point later today on the Reddit thread and stuff is how little of an impact camo's had in this game. It has felt like a 0 factor, and you see the packet loss in the top right corner. So I believe that might just be on our end, guys, that the player's still in the lobby just right. We're gonna get ourselves right back into this action.
There we go. Still with the lead. 3 down though for OpTic. They get all 4 dead. Omit have an opportunity to control ball here on A side. I think it was Septify that's the most forward player on the map, and he'll find a way that's not as sticky, but it'll work. Gets the first kill on the Formal. And it's the lead for Omit here in round number 2. And a sniper for Septify as he gets the shot on a bound. That was actually disgusting. Flicks it from the right to the left. Pretty difficult shot there in the air and gets that kill.
Don't. Yeah, Formal's like just forcing the play here. And I like that from Formal. He's the last player alive, but he didn't even get that kill on the Septify. But notice that Omit's not getting any ball time now, right? OpTic Gaming are coming off a spawn and they're sending an endless Congo line of players like towards that ball, and they're not letting Omit get ball time. Despite them like Omit's had numbers this entire time, they've gotten 5 seconds of ball time during this. And look, Renegade's still being aggressive. Bounce still pushing up. Like, these guys are not letting go, and it's gonna take just outslay after outslay from Omit. They're gonna have to keep winning these gunfights, and OpTic Gaming, they're putting all their chips in that they're not gonna be able to do so.
Yeah, Breaking Shot has to drop ball too. His teammates go down around him, and he's trying to defend on that Nest side. Ends up picking ball back up again. Lethal does a great job staying alive, but Breaking Shot feels forced to play that ball. 2 down for Omit. The first spawner is Huss on the A side, and he'll get the kill on the Formal. That's a big kill on the B side of the map.
And Formal probably a little frustrated with that one. He felt like he hit that QT in time to dodge that nade damage, but unfortunately Huss was able to connect with that, and with it was able to get that kill. But OpTic Gaming still just 3 down right away. They pick up ball. This is what they're known for, getting that ball time, being hyper efficient with the opportunities they're given.
20 kills for Bound here. Nice little 20 kills for Lethal on the other end of things. Well, Breaking Shot's most impressive to me. 17, 16 assists, and 17 deaths. Legend, though, it's gonna be another camo for the side of OpTic Gaming. It will be 2 kills for Legend. Nice and clean as well. No trade whatsoever. 2 dead for Omit. And make that 3 dead as Lethal falls as well.
I like the idea for Legend. He kept himself close to that cuts so that if that sticky connected, he could just get up and get away. And he was maybe a half pixel away from that stick getting the ankle of that player coming through, but wasn't able to get that kill cleanly, but he did get that trade, and with it, Omit have been struggling to get their players up towards this ball again. OpTic Gaming are just winning their gunfights at the moment. Breaking Shot last alive and down to 1 shot. Wouldn't be surprised, yeah. A Legend takes his time, like wrapping his way over to Breaking Shot. They do that because now Breaking Shot's it's gonna be a while until he can be on the map ready to help. And right now, the sniper coming up is gonna be that most important piece to Omit getting back into this game.
Love to see the even ball time on the side of OpTic Gaming. Everyone picking up that ball when necessary. Legend got that sniper in his hands once again. He goes down, and yeah, no, Lethal still got that ball.
Wow, that might be a big misstep from OpTic Gaming there. They didn't play that ball, and now it allows Omit. They basically get 10 seconds of ball time without having to go and like go grab it off the reset, right? It's just accelerating their clock a little bit. OpTic Gaming start to fall, and Omit have been able to steal away this round. Great efforts from them at the end. OpTic Gaming will go down in round 2.
As again, year 4 of Halo Infinite, right? One mistake, one lack of a play ball. Omit take full advantage. They get the slays after the fact, and they win round number 2. So now we go to round number 3, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if Omit can bring this through and bring us to a 2-2 series score, or if OpTic will showcase dominance. Once again.
Well, so far, it's been Bound and Legend that have been sort of the impactful players that Omit need to take care of this round. It feels like Bound has been in every gunfight in this game so far. Like, he is in the front lines taking on these gunfights, but on the other side, look at the most kills in the lobby, right? It's Legend. He also happens to have the most ball time in the lobby. It's like he is everywhere to be found. Like, he is an ever-present threat that you must deal with.
Let's give me another camo for Omit, though.
They spot him like it's nothing.
Wow, yeah, you talked about camo not having an impact in this game. You're correct.
It's like, yeah, it's been really interesting to watch. I mean, it feels like camo is probably more of a tool in Slayer than it's been in Oddball, because a couple things like OpTic Gaming, it feels like they're okay with giving up camos. Like, they're like, yeah, it's fine. Like, we're just gonna focus on getting our setup, getting our ball time, and you guys can have the camouflages. That's fine. We'll just spot you and take care of it.
All 17 points.
The more I think about it, the reason I think they're okay with it is because the win condition for Oddball is a little bit different than all the other ones, right? It's just time holding that ball. If you're holding ball, Like the 45-second camo, it encourages slower gameplay, like being more methodical, and that's okay. Like if you're the other team, if you're holding ball, you're fine with the camo being super slow, taking their spot, trying to find kills. It's not Slayer, right? It is Oddball. You have to get time, and Omit have not been able to get to OpTic Gaming's ball.
Yeah, and when you're on that defensive end, it's a little bit easier to spot that camo too, right? You're kind of watching all the angles.
You squint a little harder. That's right. For sure. Like once you know camo's on the map, your eyes narrow a little bit.
Yeah. That setup's working. It's C tower setup here for OpTic that they've held for 43 points a time here. 43 points of Oddball, and they'll continue. But it's 3 down now for OpTic. Omit getting a couple of slays. It will be another camo coming up again.
Huge,
surprise. And yeah, Huss continuing to slay out.
Oh, Huss just ate his teammate. He just can't miss with his mates at the moment. But fortunately for him, that's not going to come at the cost of his teammates. Like, ooh, actually, I think it might have just cost Bradyshot's life. But either way, Omit trying to get onto that ball. And yeah, you can see this is like the clear difference between OpTic Gaming and other teams when it comes. Oh, the camo's not going to do anything this game. But you see how like OpTic Gaming, they just get ball, they get time. Like Omit, yeah. they worked hard to get that break. They get to the ball 7 seconds, right? Like OpTic Gaming's right back into the attack. They're so hard to play against Oddball against.
You watch that ball indicator too, right? And when Omit's got a little bit of a setup, and I feel like OpTic just trusts everyone on OpTic trusts everyone on OpTic, if that makes sense, right? Okay, Renegade's there. He's going to win that individual pip. I don't have to drop ball to help him. He's got it, period. Like, it just seems like when Omit have control, they drop ball way more often.
Oh, feel that Bradyshot. Talk about being between a rock and a hard place. He had that sniper to work with to try to get himself out of it, but too many players of OpTic Gaming there. But it seems like Omit might win the battle of attrition now. Legend, okay, finally Legend goes down. I'm about to say Legend standing out into the open, somehow staying alive. But even at the end of this, right, Omit, they're not getting any ball. Yeah. This has been the big problem for teams when they play against OpTic Gaming. Like, they got clean kills. They had them 3 down. Even now, they're winning their gunfights. Ball's not easy for them to grab. Like, OpTic Gaming are a present threat at all times. They play very fast towards that ball.
Yes, I was gonna say it's the pace of play right off a spawn. You see it right away. You watch that top left of your screen. That player comes off a spawn. He's gonna be immediately in the fight right off the bat. Formal goes down, breaking shot, trying to get a little bit of ball time. Like I said, there it is. It was Renegade. He was just dead, comes off a spawn, comes in, gets the kill immediately. It's the pace of play. I 100% agree with you. 3 down for Omit now. OpTic Gaming once again with ball in their hands.
What's so interesting about this, like when you look at it, there's only one player for OpTic Gaming that has a positive KD right now. It's where that is like +1.
Yeah.
Like Omit, they're not losing this lane battle. Like they're winning these gunfights. They're getting them 3-4 down, but they're not able to translate it to ball time as easily as OpTic Gaming. Like, they're having to get an extra 2-3 slays to get their ball time compared to OpTic Gaming, who just need 1. And it's shocking to me that it's 62-10 so far in this round, considering how many kills Omit has gotten in this round. They aren't just... Oh, yeah, big kill. That was sick for Bradyshot. But it doesn't really matter if you're not getting ball time. And now the clock is going to play a factor soon. There's only 80 seconds left.
Well, the assists on Omit too are insane comparatively to OpTic. Yeah.
I mean, it's been a heavily assisted game. I think it's like lends itself to the kind of the chaos that we've seen. It's been players down, but throughout, that was like what, like a 2-minute exchange of battles that we saw right there as Formal gets the back smack with the ball. Yeah. At the end of it, it's just OpTic Gaming that get ball time. Like there was nothing else to be found there, and this might be the only camo life that's gonna have any sort of impact in this game.
Yeah, it's the 1 kill that goes in. I think it's like one of the first or second kills we've seen with camo so far. I think there's been a couple more, but it feels. Oh, no way! No, he's alive.
Do it! Wow! Do it, Legend! Oh wow! What a play!
He's got 30 more seconds. I'm sure. No, he ends up going down, but yeah, 8 points left of ball time here. A triple kill in the kill feed for, I believe it was Breaking Shot, and Bound, the last player alive. But look, the ball gets played. Bound comes down, gets a kill, and look, he goes for ball, immediately dead. That's what we're talking about. It's just impossible to get hands on ball.
Yeah, that's one player from OpTic Gaming. That's the last player alive that comes in and says, no, you're not grabbing ball. Like, I'm going to make this hard for you. And I think Omit got 0 seconds off a triple kill. Off of having 3 down, right?
Yeah.
Instead,
insane.
OpTic Gaming just a couple seconds away and will do it as Renegade gets the beat down.
OpTic's best map, but we're talking about the #1 team versus #8
Get some true practice in. It's
in
hard to
LVT
find
Pro League.
players where things matter.
Yeah, you talked about that, right? That's
Not even number 8 outside of it.
Great things, of the many great things about the
Septified Child
LVT Pro
aggressively
League
off the
partnership
open. They come out with 2
Rebellion
trades,
is that
though.
These teams can play for $1,000
And numbers
every
advantage to
single
Omit
series,
with
and
sniper
it
control
just
while
makes
Renegade
these
looks for
players
rockets.
much more intense and like you said.
Yeah, that Fortress game was crazy, Dustin.
Caught that shot hit, breaking shot gonna barely miss. Gets another body
That's
shot
a
as well.
Twitter upload, I think.
Onto a different
Formal
player.
with a
Could
5
really
despite
get
him
the
snapping on the
shots,
body.
but everyone
How did
on his
Formal get
team
there, by
is
the way?
dead. Huss not gonna be able to clean
There's
up
no way
anything.
Formal spawned there, right? Did Formal spawn behind him? Or did he spawn back red and then rotate?
Oh, man. That was a great rocket from Renegade. Just
7-2.
caught him on his way down, and with that, Omit are all stuck over by that cave.
I don't know, like,
you
I-
have to feel
anyway.
this pressure is going to be coming soon, and you have still a sniper and a rocket.
Spawned
Man,
elbow and
OpTic
wrapped the back of the
finally
base.
taking down that sniper player. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised Renegade didn't play OpTic
Rocket
a
elbow and
bit
rotated,
quicker
okay. And
with those
Breaking
rockets,
Shot just didn't
considering
see
he
it.
has one left. It felt like that was his prime time.
He's looking for the 2-for-1 value deal, you know? Oh, you just get one. No, he's wanting to make
Despite going 2 dead, Renegade making plays like this, right? Comes back for the triple, the late jump, finds Breaking Shot. That's that would have been a sick overkill, bro. If he kills all 4 from that position,
Yeah.
that would have been a sick overkill.
And all of them are happening in 3 different lanes.
But earlier off the opening strat, like, how did he get out with rockets, bro? They were down in the open.
Showcasing the power of that ramp, too. It's so difficult to nade that ramp. You sit on that ramp and jiggle peek your head, get some good damage in. He goes down at the end of the day, but
15 to 9 now.
15 to 9. They're up in the game
Make it
so
10.
far. Huss heating up a little bit, gets the first kill on the Legend in the sequence, but he's not going to get any more. Informal just sits
Bro,
in the
stars
of rockets.
back to back at a Renegade
Gets
Informal.
perfect, and Renegade gets a perfect directly after in the feed as well.
Yep. Bound with Breaking Shot. They're winning individuals left, right, center, bro. Tags lethal off the shoulder. Huss shuts him down. Really elusive movement at a Renegade, though, if Huss wasn't there.
Legend with the quick answer. This carbine, the newest addition to the map.
Oh, Legend. As powerful as people have been saying the carbine is, I don't know if it's the audio that keeps people off of it, but I'm not seeing a ton of carbine action, you know? Like, it's in the map. People pick it up, but it's not, like, running the show in any particular way. This is definitely not getting GA'd. Oftentimes, I see the Bandit outplay it in 1v1s.
And this is match point here if they're able to win this one. Renegade gets another one on Deceptify. I'll make it a couple kills, though. Bring it within 11. But
Seen OpTic choke these? I have seen OpTic choke these Slayers, but they're up by 10.
Wow,
And this is
just
a matchup where they have a huge advantage.
like, okay, finally they take him down. That he was playing on borrowed time, to be fair. Like, he should have went down.
It was a
long
mid
time
1-0,
ago, but
yeah.
Seems like he's been finding his flow on the map, but for the first time, Sniper going to be going into the hands of Omit.
Damn.
Septify, quick to find his shot. Oh, he got bounced back up.
Oh, he's in trouble.
The punch bounced him back
The
up.
beatdown knocked him up?
Down got those strong
Wait, what?
arms. Damn. My
Yeah,
goodness.
too many Cali clambers back in Halo 5. Those chin-ups, man.
No need for the rockets, but he's got him now.
Rockets in the
Slayed
hands of
everybody in
OpTic.
blue
That's
base,
been
clearing cave, red
story,
spawns now.
Not throughout this series, just throughout all of OpTic Gaming's series. Is
Insane,
how difficult,
Arsene.
right?
Yeah,
It's,
insane day.
Multiple players that
Incredible
feed off
Sunday.
The dopamine, just Renegade being one of them with that snipe in his hands.
Brings
he
the
just
vibes up for
cracks
Monday.
it. Down though, snipe in his hands this time.
With an advantage
Couple
like
shots, Renegade
this,
gets that kill on the field
you
with the
know,
Rockets on a breaking shot, and Down will
not
clean
sure
up
what to say, man.
potentially onto Huss, but Huss making it difficult
34
here.
to 19.
It's just the jungle gym.
What is happening? He hits the head in the end of that.
That is
It's just pure shenanigans going down in Maze. He comes out with a face.
Song on that, right? Run. Huss was doing everything.
Formal
he
died
could.
alone
He
in
got
cave.
one to go with him at least, but the big problem is you left Down alive with Sniper during that entire engagement.
Oh my God, on the way down.
Hit his final shot.
Good snap.
in the clip.
Leads up
Now
1.
the-
Finds lethal from behind. Make it 2 here.
Let's
Huss.
make it 3.
Not
No,
quite.
I'll let Formal pick that one up instead, but a 19-kill lead as we approach the end.
Thrust just spawned
You
below
see Dom
bound.
pop off
He doesn't
like
want
that,
it,
and then
though.
You see him be disciplined. And
Or
let
he's a little
Formal get the kill.
preoccupied.
Like, I don't know. That's especially with a lead like this. That's just cool. It's cool to see.
We're showing awesome nerd spots now, huh?
Carbine's fire
Like
rate
that
is
from
inconsistent.
Down, like
It
trying
does
to
feel kind of weird like that.
basically
Yeah,
keep
like
position there. The only reason that
almost
didn't
feels
work
like you
was
pull the
one
trigger
player
and the
from
shot's
Omit
like
spawned
delayed
out,
sometimes or
and
something. I
then
don't really
just
know.
saw him
I think
standing in the window
perfectly
completely
locking in with the fire rate
quickly dealt with it, but
is like part of the
they have
skill
to
of using the weapon because the aim assist feels comfortable enough. You know, it's like something with the fire rate is what makes it tricky.
Omit have a pretty tough job.
Are we calling GG's in the chat?
The odds are low with this
Steak territory? Chat, will we get a steak here? They got to get 7 kills for 4. 44 now. They clean up 1 at 27. Steak is preventable. Rocket from down low is Formal. Make it 45. 46. Formal putting both rockets to good use. 15 and 9 out of Matt Piper.
They're using them really well.
That's going to be the big
Got stuck.
in my opinion.
28, 47 OpTic. 3 more to close it out. They find 2.
They're going to heavily.
And this is it. The final kill for the steak and the execution on this series.
Continually and omit.
1 win was more contentious than we expected. It's just steak, bro. 50 to 29.
Little steak for OpTic Gaming as they can celebrate.
Wow.
$1,000 richer with.
Hey man, they got to
nice
win. They got to
cuts.
win in game 1. That made it interesting. Everything else is as expected, man. Come on.
Map lost though.